How do golf pros' statistical anomalies mislead us? Imagine watching a golf tournament where a player suddenly sinks several putts in a row or hits a series of long drives that seem out of character. These moments are often called statistical anomalies, but what do they really tell us? Sometimes, they can make us think a player is improving or struggling more than they actually are. These anomalies are unusual spikes or drops in key numbers like birdies, bogeys, driving distance, or putting that don't match a player's usual pattern. They can be caused by temporary factors such as good weather, mental focus, or luck. Without understanding the full story, we might overestimate a player's skill or think they are in a slump when it's just a short-term fluctuation. Golf pros often display these anomalies that challenge what we assume about success. For example, a player might not hit the longest drives or be the most accurate off the tee, but still score very well because they excel around the greens with chipping and putting. This can mislead people who focus only on driving distance or accuracy, ignoring how important short game skills are. Sometimes, a sudden increase in a player's putting stats over a few rounds is just luck, not a real improvement. That's why professionals and coaches use bigger datasets and advanced tools like strokes gained. This metric compares how many strokes a player saves versus the average in different areas of the game. It helps distinguish real progress from random ups and downs. For men and women golf professionals, understanding these anomalies is key to making smart decisions. They know that a hot streak in putting might be just luck or a sign of a new technique, but they don't rely on that alone. They look at the bigger picture, considering course conditions, mental state, and long-term trends. If a player suddenly improves in strokes gained putting, they'll check if it's due to better technique or just a lucky run. If a player's accuracy drops but their scores stay low, it might mean their short game is making up for it. This kind of analysis helps pros focus on what really matters and avoid being misled by short-term data blips. In the end, statistical anomalies can trick us into thinking something big is happening when it's often just a temporary blip. Golf professionals know to look beyond these moments and analyze the full context. They use larger data samples and advanced metrics to get a clearer picture of a player's true skill. This approach helps them guide training, strategy, and expectations more accurately. So, while anomalies can be exciting to watch, they shouldn't be the only thing we base our judgments on. Instead, understanding the story behind the numbers keeps us grounded and helps us see the real progress in the game.